Hey guys, this is like 1 o'clock in the morning on the Thursday, the 2nd of Feb 2023. I know I'm making this late. This video will get uploaded at some point, but I started uploading part 1. I was gonna make a part 2, but I forgot some stuff on the video, and looking up I did. Making another video now. On the Tuesday, the end of January 2023, I did go to sleep, and then it got to struggle to go to sleep. And then when it got to about 12 o'clock on Wednesday, the 1st of Feb 2023, I did go to sleep, but I kept on waking up now and again, and then falling asleep again, and waking back up again. It's just somehow I'm not going to sleep for good enough. I ended up I went Sonic this morning. I don't know what time it was this morning. I went out for a walk. I double checked if I did post that an envelope to my girlfriend Christina. It post. I sent her a birthday card with 2 little bits inside the envelope, and I have confirmed it has gone through. And then I got it, but also last night I kept on stressing myself last night. The only one thing you can see is the moon. I can't take the torch on because I've got a cup of tea in my right hand and I'm moving the camera in my left hand. I could probably turn the torch on, but it's going to be a bit hard trying to do it. I'm going to turn it on when I get down to horses. Actually, I'll put the cup of tea down. Quick snap, there's the video. This heart, on the other side, it's just a double-sided heart where I can turn it around, it'll be black. But then it will have the Man United flag, where it's somewhere on my hat somewhere. And I'm wearing Man United, coat, jumper, and then a t-shirt underneath, and then Man United cup, and I've got 3 of these. But let me just turn the thoughts off. Yeah. I kept an SMS this morning, and then texting the manager saying, sorry manager, I'm not returning in this morning because I'm going to book myself 1 or 2 3 appointments at the doctor's, and he was still up, so he said okay. And then about 8 o'clock this morning, he rang me this morning, but it actually woke me up this morning about 8 o'clock, just after. And then I woke up and I got dressed, and I went straight down to the doctor's, and I got down to the doctor's about 8:30. I went straight down to the doctor's. They said, can I book an appointment now or at some time today? Right. And I said, yeah, can you come here about 10 to 11? So that's 10:50 AM. I said, yeah, just book it in that time, yeah. I said, yeah. And then I was just walking home, and I rang the manager and said, I couldn't manage to get one early this morning, but I got one booked in at 10 to 11. I said, and the manager said, any chance can you come into work this morning before your appointment? I said, I'd rather wait for my appointment than I'll come down after my appointment. And the manager said, yeah. Well, as you rang up the HQ of the company, I said, not yet, no. I said, ring them now. I said, alright, I'll ring them now, actually. I said, well, you have to say, if it goes to voicemail, leave your name, say the apartment you're at, and the reason why, or whatever. And I said, okay. actually. I know there's hardly nobody down this. And he said, yeah. And I said, alright, I'll do that now then. So I come off the phone call, and I ended up coming home, and I had a cup of tea whilst I'm on the video call with my girlfriend Christina. But actually, no, the phone call with my girlfriend Christina, just before. And said my name or whatever. I said, I can't come in, go to the doctor's appointment. I said, okay, why? I said, something happened last night and blah blah blah. I said, okay. So what time are you roughly coming in? I said, probably this afternoon. I thought you could book it in early, but I didn't. The closest they could do is near enough for 11 o'clock. I said, why, can you not come in to work this morning? I said, I could, but the problem is I don't want to go to work, just come back up, just go back down again. Or I've got the manager to drop me off and then he's waiting for me to blah 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 and then come out. Or the manager to pick me up, drop me off, he goes back, and then comes back again to come back, drop me back off again. I'll just come down after. Okay. Well, I ended up ringing my girlfriend about 4 times this morning before my doctor's appointment, whilst I was going to the doctor's appointment, and then I rang her again after my appointment. I could have just rang her just whilst I'm on my way down, but I kept on I had a few other phone calls this morning, and then that way, and I went down to see horses about twice this morning when I woke up, and then I came down just before my doctor's appointment. Whilst I was on my way up to go to the doctor's again, because I asked her, when I booked the appointment up, doctors, and I came back up, I asked her back down because I forgot my wallet to get the treatment, and I came back up and spent a bit of time with my brother, and I came down to horses the second time. And then came back up, I had my dinner, I had some you call it new potatoes, mash, and fish fingers. So I put some tomato sauce and salt on it, and that was it. I know someone went up forward, but we could just gone closer. Sorry about the drip, so it's just with me, yap, and I forget that stuff. And then I'll just put the camera down a second because I've got 2 apples for the horses. And then I got to work about 1 o'clock. I rang up manager and said, I've been to my doctor's appointment. They said this, that and this. They gave me some tablets and said, oh, you take your tablets once a day. I said, okay. So I got my appointment. Got my tablets and that's it. Yeah, they're both here, look. What's up, cuss? Well, now, is that all on it? He's actually did eat off on it. Oh, it's this turn this time. What's up, cuss? This open top doors here a bit more wider for him. Let's get down here. Come here. Come here. I know you haven't probably not let you out long enough, but I love you. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I said, see you later, I say, since I went 2 o'clock in the morning. And then got to work. The supervisor and some workers didn't say up to me. Except the manager saying, what going on? I told him everything, blah blah blah. And yeah, and they're saying, "You going to the pub later?" I said, "Yeah." But I got to work on my bike and I went, "Shall I walk it or shall I be in the manager here? Or shall I go back down and walk back?" And I did. And I'll tell you something in a second. So I finished work about half an hour later since I got there, because it was 1 o'clock. Got to about 1:30. I ended up with my girlfriend Christina, a lovely girlfriend Christina. And I said, "How's work this morning?" I said, "Alright, but quiet, but look a bit downside." I said, "Okay." I went like a walk around the factory, and I wish I didn't turn up, but I just managed to finish some stuff I thought I did posted on yesterday, but I just managed to rest. I did about 2,000 and something yesterday. On Tuesday, what I managed to do about 500, 400, something or another. And the supervisor said, "Do an extra 6, because the other lad did 6 mistakes Monday or Tuesday morning." I said, "Okay." Well, I messed up about 5 times, so it would have been 10, 12 mistakes. What time I done it, there were about 4,996. He gave me an extra 4, and then I looked in the supervisor's box, because sometimes people keep doing too much. That would have been me. And then I ended up grabbing another 5 more out of the box, but he had many more. So there was about 4,005. Probably not covering 4,000 what's in that, but there's just something inside on it. But then the supervisor put me on another machine. I did about 300-500 on that machine. Skip ahead, got to the end of the day, played some music, got on my bike, turned lights on my bike on wheels. Because I ain't got no front lights or back lights, I just got lights on the bike. Showing off the front manager, he said, "That's a nice bike mark there." I said, "Yeah." And that way, the time I got home, played some music, then I rang my girlfriend. And I got home in about 20 minutes, and that was me going from work to the horses, up this hill, and home in 21 minutes, or I'd say 22 minutes. I said, when I get home a lot quicker than I do with me finish work, waiting for everybody to disappear, lock at gates and shoot off. But these regular days where I finish at home at 5:30, walk to the gate, wait till everybody gets out, jump in the manager's car, go home. It takes me 25 minutes to do all that, and I got home in 20 minutes on bike. By the time I got home, my girlfriend said, "Why not start doing that on bike then?" I said, "Nah, no way." I said, "No way." I said, "Alright." Well, this time, today, I'm missing it on this video, I normally wear thermos under these clothes, but I've got thermos trousers on and my jeans on top, but not a thermo top underneath. I just got a normal top, and still wearing it now actually. Then my Man United top. But today I had a short sleeve and one of my long sleeves with a thermo. And I wanted it 8% earlier, but I didn't. So, it's been alright, so. That's what I mean. Time I got home, I had my dinner at home. Spent a bit of time with my brother, with my dad, and that was alright. Then I got it, really called my girlfriend, Christina. My lovely girlfriend, Christina Hunt. And, so yeah. I then got to about 8 o'clock, but Dad said, "Look, I'm going down to the pub. Meet you down there." I said, "Alright Dad, love you. See said, yeah. Or probably been 7 or 7. I said, yeah, see, shortly. And my girlfriend just said to me, he said, are you going to the pub? I said, don't know. So I did. About 8:30 when I went down. Really called Christina, but then it got to about the last 15 minutes before I went. George saying to me and Christine saying, can I do a video call? I said, yeah. Took talks off for a minute. And I said, yeah, I can do. And that way. Video call for a little while. Put my Man United shirt on, Man United jumper, Man United coat, my Man United double-sided hat. And went down to the pub. I spent a bit of time with my dad. I had about 3 pints there. My dad had about 3 pints. They had a football game kicking off, but like card. Where you pay £1, put your name on it. But apparently there was a bloke called Pete who got Portsmouth. I don't know who a Pete is. But Man United managed to win 2-0 versus Nottingham Forest again. Last time we won 3-0, but we got 2-0. But with Man United versus Nottingham Forest, a lot of people, including the owner of the pub, were kicking off, getting moody about it. But with me, I just said, it's only a game. But with the game, I think we were actually technically cheating. It's been a good game, but cheating where every player were like, if you got your foot up ball, or like near enough every player went up floor, you go, and it's like, say for example, this cup had gone, and then all of a sudden it gone, my arm, my leg, my body, my head. That was kicking off somewhere. Then the owner of the pub, because now we've got the new owner of the pub, he was kicking off and someone else was kicking off. We had a band on where people come up with your own guitar, plug it in, sing a song, play a guitar, and then they kept playing this like where they don't mute everything, where like, you know, mute the guitar, mute the mic, but they just keep muting the mic and it gives that an echo with the guitar, and it did my head in. And about 10 more people, I said, can you just mute it? I said, everything is muted. I said, I can it when we can hear everyone what we're saying whilst they're going fast and the mic and the guitar. And that pissed me off. I wish I just drank my drink and pissed off home, but I didn't, so I sat there for another 2 hours. So yeah. And then that way, came home with my dad about 1 o'clock in the morning. I might go and just watch the remaining videos till about 1:30 and that's it, go to work. I then start going to bed about just before 1 o'clock. I might do it one night where I might wake up about 5, 6 o'clock and go for a long walk until 10 o'clock or something. Like, if I wake up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, I'd just go out, walk, make YouTube videos and that's it. So yeah. Since Man United did win, but in a cheating way. And then come out of the pub, went down to Horses, and then went back down to the pub again, and that's when I came home, and that's it now. Going down to Horses about 1 o'clock, and it's 9:20, so like that. I've got to say I love you and leave you. Good night and God bless. I'm alright with pub, work and that, but if I get sacked from work, I get sacked, but I'm thinking about quitting. Good night, God bless, bye bye for now, love you, good night. No shout outs for no videos or no shout outs for channels, and please comment below anything you want, blah blah blah, about videos you just watched or whatever. Bye for now.